Hello guys. Hey, I'm here to just let you know that the form, the adjustment of status. So normally this form has been revised. Now it's different. So let me show you the date. So normally starting August 25th, so they will no longer accept the whole form. You will need to use the most recent form. As you can see right now is like 18 page, this new form, and we can see there is more specific question like this one. We didn't have this, application type, filing category. That's really interesting because here you got this. We didn't have this in the past. Immediate relative of a US citizen. So there is more detail for application type. And then also remember, as we can see also, it's 19 page. It wasn't that much, so we have more detail. Example here, we didn't have this. Also, we know sometime when there is derivative. Derivative is, what is derivative? Derivative is when you are not the applicant, but you got some benefit because you are related to the applicant. Let me explain it to you. Let's say you filed for your wife, and just an example, and your wife, so kid from your wife can be derivatives. Okay, so this is for permanent resident. That's an example. The derivative is not the applicant. The derivative got the benefit because the derivative is related to the applicant, and generally it's under 21 years old if it's a child. The spouse also, let's say you file for your I'm talking about citizens. If you file for your son get married, the wife of your son become a derivatives. So that's an example. So they give some detailed information about derivative here. Okay, that's some example change that has been made. But like I told you, you need to keep that in mind. Starting August 25, you have to use this updated form. Otherwise, your adjustment of status will be rejected. So let's read together what they told us. The new form I-485. So they say this form has been substantially updated just to reduce complexity, stuff like that. And they said right now we have accurate, better information that will help us accurately complete the form I-485. And then they say these updates should increase efficiency for adjudications process by reducing error and request for evidence. Okay, so that's really interesting. So they say beginning today, which means June 26, 2017. So you will have like 60-day grace period, so 2 months. So you can use the whole form for 2 months. After that, you need to use this revised form. So what's new? Let's say what is new. They say better flow organization, question to mark, user friendly for both applicant and USCIS. They say the question about biographic information, so applicant will no longer need to file separate form. So question about biometric information, so that you no longer need to file separate form. But still this need more information, because we know this form doesn't exist anymore. When you file the form I-130, right now you have to file the form I-130A. We no longer use this form. I just need to remind you. So I think that's really interesting. A list of 27 immigrant category. That's really interesting. They're talking about this change. We didn't have it in the past. So that's really interesting, because that was a problem. Specifically, let's say if you're immediate relative of your citizen, you couldn't find this. So that's really interesting, and that was really a need. Okay, that was really a need. So they were talking about this part. 25 immigrant category, which allow applicant to identify the specific immigrant category under which they are applying. And they say there is a comprehensive update list of admissibility related question. The added question ensure. So they say there is a completed list of admissibility related questions. So there is more question regarding your admissibility. So that's, they're talking about admissibility. That means there is more question on the admissibility. We got more questions. Okay, that's so basically so what we mean the same, they say what we have the same, it's like the form I-485 instruction may look different by earlier version because it's still the same. So for the information, you can visit the I-485 application registered permanent resident. Okay, so you can get access, you can come here, so it's really free. You can download the form as well as the instructions how to file the form. So the idea is to just let you know the form, the adjustment of status has been updated. Keep that in mind. And now when you're filing adjustment of status, you need to use the updated form, otherwise your application will be rejected. So I just need to remind you the adjustment of status, it just generally, let's say if you're in United States, and then you are immediate relative of US citizens, they let you file the I-130 at the same time you adjust your status. That's really a good possibility for non-immigrant. Okay, so I have to go and subscribe to the channel, so that you will be informed of any change that is happening in the immigration. So I'm here to help you filing different kind of form. Okay, so subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Take care.